Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are taking very good care of yourself. Today I have brought another important tutorial which can be very useful for anyone who is learning English, who wants to learn more about English, or who is appearing for any competitive exam. So I'll request you do not skip this video and watch it till the end. Today's topic is subjunctive verbs or mood in English. Subjunctive verbs are very rare verbs in English, and if you know about the subjunctives, you can avoid a lot of grammatical errors which you probably do. So why to wait? Let's start quickly. So before starting this video, I want to ask you something which is related to today's topic. And if you are unable to answer, you definitely must watch this video. Can you find out grammatical error in this sentence? Doctors suggest that she eat well. Alright, I'll give you another sentence which is almost the same. Doctors suggest that she eats well. To make it easier, can you tell me which sentence is grammatically correct? Sentence number 1 or 2? If you think that sentence number 2 is grammatically correct, then you are wrong, because sentence number 2 is grammatically incorrect, but sentence number 1 is grammatically correct. Doctors suggest that she eat well is absolutely correct sentence. Why is it correct and why is sentence number 2 incorrect? You will get these answers if you watch this video, because answers are hidden in today's topic, which is related to subjunctive verb. So you should know about subjunctives. Subjunctive is a verb or a mood which is used to express what could happen or what should happen. So it is used to express wishes, hypothetical situation. It is used to express what could happen. It is used to express what should happen. So what are the verbs, subjunctive verbs, which are used to express wishes or hypothetical situation or what could happen, what should happen? So subjunctive verbs are advise, demand, require, ask, insist, propose, command, urge, recommend, suggest, order, request. So these are subjunctive verbs. Now I'll give you examples where subjunctive verbs are used to express subjunctive mood. I suggest that he stay there. Another example, it is recommended that she work hard. I have highlighted subjunctive verbs in red. Suggest and recommend are subjunctive verbs which are used to express subjunctive mood. You remember that we always use that in the subjunctives. You may think, why are we not using s here in the base form of verb? Right? But this is the main thing which you must know to avoid grammatical error, about which I discussed before starting this video when I asked you some questions about grammatical error. So you should always remember that the subjunctives come either in the simple base form of verb or in to be form of verb. Simple base form of verb means a verb in its base form, a verb in its simple present tense without s or es. Okay, I'll explain to be form of verb later. Okay, so for example, play, sit, stand, cook, write. All these verbs are written in their base form without having s or es. Okay, so I am not saying plays, sits, stands, cooks, writes. So they are written in their base form. Now I'll explain the subjunctives with examples. I suggest that she sleep well. Here you see suggest is a subjunctive verb which is used to express subjunctive mood. So we'll use base form of verb without adding s to it. We'll not say I suggest that she sleeps well. But correct sentence would be I suggest that she sleep well. So I hope you have got your answer to that question which I asked in the beginning of this video. So Why do we not add s to it? Because here we are using subjunctive verb. That's why we'll use base form of the verb here. Okay? Another example. They proposed that he get that job. So propose is a subjunctive verb. That's why we'll use the base form of verb without adding s to it. So we'll not use s even with the third person singular pronoun. It's very easy. Suppose here I suggest that you sleep well. So already we don't use s or es with you. So there is no problem. If there is they, then also there is no problem. But if there is singular third person pronoun, then we use s or es. But in the case of subjunctive, we do not use s or es even with third person singular pronoun. So that's the grammatical error, which is very common because people don't know about this rule. So now, if you know about the subjunctive, you can avoid that grammatical error. What's that error? Probably you can think that this sentence should be written in this way. I suggest that she sleeps well. And if you write in that way, that will be grammatically wrong. Or they propose that he gets that job. That will be grammatically wrong. Okay? So remember this rule that we use verbs in their base form without having s or es. Okay? Now I'll explain the subjunctive in to be form of the verb. As I told you, I'll explain it later. So verb to be in the subjunctive is used to express either wishes or hypothetical situation. Hypothetical situation means where you are imagining something, and the words which we use to express wishes and hypothetical situations are either I wish or if. So we use I wish or if to express wishes or hypothetical situation. I think you know about to be form of verb like is am in present form, was were in past form. But here in the subjunctive, we don't use to be form of the verb in present tense like is am are. We use the subjunctive in to be form of verb in past tense. And here also we use were, only were in place of was also. As you know that we use was with first person pronoun like I and third person singular pronoun like he and she. But here when we are using the subjunctive, we'll not use was even with I, he or she. We'll use only were. Okay, we'll use only were. You will understand better with examples. So I wish I were rich. So here you see we are using subjunctive to express wish. That's why we'll use were in place of was with I. Okay, you will not say I wish I was rich. You will say I wish I were rich because it's a subjunctive which is expressing a wish. Another example, if she were a queen. So here again it's an imagination, it's a hypothetical situation. That's why we'll use were in place of was with she. We'll not say if she was a queen. Okay, another example, if he were you. So here we are using were in place of was with he. I've used these dots because you can imagine the sentence to complete it. So if he were you, he would have done this better in better way. Okay, anything you can imagine. I wish you were here. I wish he were here. I wish she were here. Like that you can imagine about any sentence, but remember to use were, whether it's first pronoun like I or third person singular pronoun like she and he. Otherwise with you, we, they, we already use were. So there is no problem. But to avoid grammatical error, you have to remember that you use were with I, she and he whenever you are expressing any wish or any hypothetical situation. So this was all about the subjunctive. If you have liked this video, then please press like and you can subscribe this channel. If you have not subscribed it yet, And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notification for the next tutorial. And you can read my blog post by clicking exploremoreandlearn.com. Very soon I'll bring another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.